今やゴジラの通過した後は炎の海と化し、見渡せば一段は
Bam, what's doing, guys? Back with the fresh vinyl review, and this is my first review for 2020, 2020, however the hell you calling it. We're looking at the X Plus Favorite Sculptors Line 30cm, not so 30cm Mogera from the film The Mysterians. Okay, boom. Now, let's see. This figure just came out within the last couple weeks, as the time of this recording, January 2020. This is also my first brand new, X Plus figure for the year. First one that I bought probably since the Yuji Sakai Burning Godzilla that came out. So I guess I'm kind of excited to do the first review in a while. And it's an awesome figure. I'm going to tell you right now, this figure, it really kind of blew my expectations. Because I did have the 25cm figure, but I was not going to order this figure because I had the 25cm version. But when they announced this one, I was like, damn, this one looks so much better. I think the colors look more vibrant. Paint job looks, as far as the paint job goes, that looks good. Detail looks really great. And it's 30cm. And for those that have watched my last previous videos or had talked with me, either Instagram or X Plus group, I've been selling stuff. So, and for the majority of the part, I've kept all my 30cm stuff. That's what, for the most part, I'm keeping all that stuff. I've been selling off 25cm figures. So I said, I'm not going to buy this unless I sell the 25cm version, which I did. And I kind of wish I waited so I could compare the two of them together here, but that's found a new home, and here I go. I have the 30cm Favorite Sculptors Line. Okay, some facts about this. If I butcher Japanese names, sue me. This Favorite Sculptors Line, again, if you remember on a write-up I did once a while ago, G from X Plus said, they're picking model kits to bring over to the X Plus vinyl line. This is from Atsushi Asai, I think it is. Again, I'm probably butchering the name. But the Asai kit of this was, obviously a model kit before they brought it over to the Favorite Sculptors Line. For those of you that have the Favorite Sculptors Line crawling Varan, that's also an Asai kit, okay? Again, I'm not a Japanese, fluent here, and I'm not, I don't know everybody how to pronounce the names all that well. So sue me. Fucking sue me. But I'm happy to have this one. I think it looks great. Detail is good. I really like the detail on the back of his spines right here. And Cody, I hope you don't mind. I'm using the table as the figure display for the reviews. It's just this was a little too high for me for the mic. But anyway, I think this looks cool. That way the figure's over here and I can still look at it and admire its beauty. Because it is pretty. Now, I went with the standard version, as you can see by the box here. I did not go Rick, again, because I missed the pre-order window for the Rick at the time when that was announced, because I wasn't going to get it, because I had the 25cm version. The Rick came with the little Mysterian ship, and the eyes light up. Cool light-up feature, I will admit, but I'm still not very, big on the light-ups these days anymore. The little ship would have been a cool, nice feature. But I went with the standard. The standard's about $193 off a hobby search. At the time of this recording, it's still available. The Rick was about $233, give or take, depending on what resource you use to obtain said Rick figure. And that's, of course, before shipping. And people, look, I'm going to be honest with you, go EMS. If anybody's using SAL for shipping from Japan, what's the matter with you? Anyway, so I went standard. I'm happy with it. Again, not big on the light ups, but I dig the figure. When I got mine out of the box, this antenna was bent a little bit, if you can see in the photos that I've already posted. So what you want to be careful of is with these figures, with the little antennas like that on specific figures, like maybe Titanosaurus antennas, Ghidorah's horns, Mothra's antennas, or anything that's got very thin vinyl. You want to be careful if it's warped on how you fix it. So all I did is I took a hairdryer, I heated it up, didn't go super hot, kept it a distance away, because you don't want this to rip, tear, or bend any further or cause damage. So I got it pretty much to where I needed it to be. It's not perfect. I could probably still play with it a little bit more, but it's not a big deal to me. If it's not perfectly straight, I think it looks okay. But all in all, I love the figure. I think it's really great. It's just, And I love the movie. If you guys haven't seen the movie, The Mysterians, like, you need to fix that right away. Mysterians is one of my top favorite Godzilla Toho films. After Frankenstein Conquers the World, War of Gargantua's, Matango, that's up there, and Mysterians. So those are probably like my top 4 non-favorite Godzilla Toho films. Love it. Okay? But all in all, great figure. Really can't go wrong. I mean, if anybody's been, your Collect X Plus, like what you're going to get with this as far as detailed paint job, size, and everything. It is, before I get to the size, because we'll do some comparisons. But what I like about this is like how the head, it has basically that robotic frills as it comes down from his neck and over the chest, because this is where the head came on and off on the suit. So it's pretty obvious there. Trying to see if there's any other details. I mean, even the tail looks good. I really like the way the metal is kind of like battle damaged, worn, dirty. It's not clean. So you could tell like this version of Mogera, or at this point maybe where it was taken from the film, he's already been through some shit. So he's not pristine, clean, and fresh looking. But it looks really, really good. I dig it. Even like his hokey legs and shoes, they're not the most detailed part, but everything looks good. So you definitely got to see the movie. Really good. Now, here's another thing. Friend Jessica Etchels was saying, like, oh, she didn't even realize he's got this little, shovel thing there. So I guess that I got to watch the movie again myself. I guess that's for, like, when he was digging, burrowing, to move dirt or something. I mean, it kind of doesn't really necessarily need to be there. If it wasn't there, it doesn't take anything away from the look of Mogera, or the figure for that matter, because this is, you want to be careful that that's sharp too. Oh, also, obviously, if this is going to fall off your shelf, boom, the nose is going to take a ding. So you want to be careful with that. But this plastic piece down there, it's got some little teethy, grooves there and everything, like a shovel. So that's probably what it's for, because Mogera is supposed to be like a mole, burrow underground, dig, 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 yippee-ki-yay. Okay? So we talked price, standard, box. Box is pretty basic, like we talked about. It's got all the sponsorship and everything up there. And I don't know, I might keep this box. We'll see, because being that I've sold so much shit, maybe I'll start keeping the boxes for the newer stuff that I have. I don't know, we'll see. Not that I'm going to sell this one. This one's not going anywhere. But yeah. So let's do some size comparisons. How about that? Okay, size comparison. Maker's Mark model. As you can see, this is probably, definitely, maybe more in a 25 centimeter scale. Because if this was 30 centimeter, true 30 centimeter, we'd be a little bit taller. Okay. A head of iceberg lettuce. Boom. You guys love size comparisons, right? So here we go. We got a head of lettuce. This is probably more in line with the Defo Real line. So maybe we'll, do a comparison with the head of lettuce Defo Real line. But these don't scale well. Unless this was like a 30 centimeter head of lettuce, maybe like rolling down towards Mogera, kind of like Indiana Jones. Mogera and my cock. Phil my cock. Yep. They scale pretty good. This is probably like on a larger side of the 30 centimeter scale, or maybe just a standard 30 centimeter. That's if my cock is sitting down. But if he was standing up, he's a pretty big cock. Yeah? Yeah. Good size comparison here. A grain of rice. 30 centimeter rice. See it? You see it? Right there. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get serious. Okay, here we go. We got 30 centimeter Jaguar. This is a true 30 centimeter figure. So he stands a little bit taller than Mogera. Again, Favorite Sculptors Line was a kit before. So when that's brought over to vinyl, we're going to have some shrinkage. Okay, that's just what we've expected when we, from the Yuji Sakai line and the Favorite Sculptors Line. Okay, good. Okay, over here we have the 30 centimeter Wonderfest. Yep, that's right. That's the Wonderfest Godzilla 1954 color version. So 30 centimeter, 30 centimeter, 30 centimeter. This guy stands probably maybe 2 or 3 centimeters taller than Mogera. Okay, boom. So that's how these look together at the 30 centimeter line. And that's really it. Boom. Okay, so there's your Mogera Favorite Sculptors Line figure review, at least mine, my opinions and whatnot. And that's really all I have to say about it. I dig it. I'm glad I sold the 25 and I picked this one up. Again, it's still available on Hobby Search at the time of this recording. So if you think you want one, boom, don't hesitate. Click, buy, and get yourself some fresh vinyl. Bam. And I'll see you on my next Fresh Vinyl review. The next review probably, well, most certainly will be the Yuji Sakai Godzilla 84. Okay? Good. And that's what I got to say about that. And definitely certified fresh. If you haven't figured that out by now, that's it. I don't think, if you guys got questions, comments, concerns, hit me up in the comments section. Also, side note, if you guys are, I know I got more subscribers here than on Instagram, but if you want to keep up on maybe when I'm posting or when I'm going to do a review, I usually post, what is coming, at least when I'm in video mode, on Instagram in my stories or some shit like that. So hit it up there. Or no, I don't care. But I'll see you on my next Fresh Vinyl review. And remember, people, buy vinyl, fresh vinyl. Bam!